All right, so as you can see from the ground level here, I can easily look up there and at a glance know how much fuel is in my tank. Well, hello friends, it's Wayne Polson. Welcome to the channel again today. Folks, I am going to do a little adaptation to my diesel fuel tank outside here. Remember Mitch, the guy that showed up in my video about the 300-gallon diesel tank? Well, Mitch is from R.J. Wright & Sons. They're fuel distributor here in Newcomerstown, Ohio, and great folks. I mean, I've only met a few of them so far, but every one of them seemed to be really nice people. So Mitch talked me into buying one of these right here. This is a sight gauge that just allows me to know what the level inside my tank is. And probably a lot of you have seen these. I don't know, maybe not, but they're kind of a cool little contraption. I'm going to install one. He gave me some pointers. Mitch did, that is, some pointers. Those are like teaching points on how to install this thing, because you can run into some trouble, like if this thing's in the tank and you try to thread this thing in, it's going to hit the walls of the tank. So there's a trick to it. I'm going to use Mitch's trick. We're going to get this installed. So why don't you guys come outside with me? Let's get it going, shall we? All right. All right, friends, it's a bit cold, a little on the windy side. Hopefully the wind isn't going to bother the audio too much, but let's get started. We're going to do this. First of all, my tank runs this way. So you're perched over there on the far end, which is the end that I fill my vehicles from. This end, this plug here is in the end of the tank. So I'm going to remove that. All right, I'm going to set that down over there. Now, on this, the trick that Mitch told me was to go ahead and take this plastic cap off. It just unthreads. There's a little O-ring in there. I'm going to stick that in my pocket. And then he said to hold this wire piece up, which keeps the float up like that as I put this in. Now, the other thing is, if you'll notice there's an arrow on this assembly. That arrow needs to end up pointing along the axis of the tank toward the far end. So that's the way I want this to end up. I've already pre-taped my threads here, so I'm going to go ahead and get this in like that and start threading. Okay. I haven't done this before, folks, so you're joining me on a virgin tour of how to do this. And I want to make sure I'm not cross-threaded here. Looks like I might be. There we go, that's much better. So let's see if we can get another turn on this. And we're going to stop right there. The arrow is pointing that way. Go ahead and take my plastic cap. Make sure the O-ring's in place. Thread that on, and there we go, folks. So I don't know if you can see this very clearly, but I had 100 gallons put in this tank about 2 weeks ago or so, and so I should be at about 1/3, and that's about what it is. It's a little bit over a quarter, a little less than a half, 1/3. So folks, complete. All right, I'll see you back inside. All right, so as you can see from the ground level here, I can easily look up there and at a glance know how much fuel is in my tank. Well, friends, that's it. I'm not going to go back inside. I think I'm just going to do it all from right here, even though it's cold. I'll just make it short and sweet. So folks, thank you for watching the channel. Mitch, thank you for everything you've done for me on this tank. I want to shout out to Mitch at RJ Wright & Sons in Newcomerstown, Ohio, and Reconditioning Professionals over there in West Lafayette. Thank you so much for everything you've done on this tank for me. I feel like things are shaping up. I have an auction to go to in about 3 weeks. We're going to look at another fuel tank. It'll be for gas instead of diesel, and that will get us set up here pretty nicely at SM Heartland and Heartwood. So folks, again, thanks for watching. As always, be kind out there. I'll see you in the next video. All right? Over and out.